Привет, друзья, это канал Dyshes, меня зовут Андрей. И сейчас мы будем проходить игру под названием Супер Обольститель. Не знаю, к какому жанру эту игру вообще причислить. Это, как по мне, это что-то между новелой и симулятором свиданий. С кучей всякого такого специфичного юмора, я бы так сказал. Вообще вот эта заставка больше на порнографию какую-то похожа, как по мне. Ну, здесь вроде этого не будет. Я надеюсь. Вообще до этой игры докатился. Кстати, вот этот чувак вообще на русского похож. Ладно. Вообще до этой игры докатился тем, что дружбан в Стиме мне подарил игру. И говорит такой: чувак, пройди эту игру себя типа на канале, будет типа все шикарно. Я тут немножечко попробовал, конечно, минуток 5, наверное, поиграть. Вот книга советов тут есть. Вот видите, как я два варианта уже попробовал. Поржал я от души, конечно. Сейчас мы их применим, конечно, в первую очередь. Так, ну давайте. У нас первый эпизод. Называется «Богатая стерва» или «Супермодель». Я вообще не туда нажал. Так, исследовал 1%. Она только что сошла с яхты, но супермодель слишком сексуальна. Выбор за тобой. Цель: номер, секс или убей своих врагов. Что подразумевает убей своих врагов, я что-то пока не до меня не дошло. Читать я не буду текста, тут очень много текста, поэтому читайте сами. Я не смогу передать своим чтивом все эти эмоции, которые здесь происходят. Не понял. Они арендовали танк, я понял. Я что-то не то включу, подождите. Вот. Блин, не то я, значит. Ладно, Нет, подождите. Нифига. Главное меню, теперь будем смотреть, значит. Я просто, видимо, первый раз, когда запускал, пропускал сразу же все эти. Угу. Давайте посмотрим, что здесь происходит.
Arthur, I'm hungry, man. Let's go to the restaurant. It's my comfort.
Пафос, все дела. Куда ж без этого? Я в ресторан на танке ехать. Я покатался.
Arthur, we fucked up the grass again, dude. Not looking good.
Кстати, вот этот чувак, его зовут Ричард Ла Руин. И он самопровозглашенный, типа, как его, лучший пикап-мастер, что ли, якобы. Не знаю, как все на самом деле, ну. Да. Я понимаю, это богатая стерва, да? Она больше на порнуху смахивает. То самое чувство, когда чуваки при минимум затратах достигли как его сказать, максимальный уровень графики. Так, как к ней подкатить? Ну ладно, давайте использовать гениальный ход того парня из YouTube. Я так понимаю, это момент, когда он каких-то ютуберов, как он называет, троллит.
And instead of spending your money on a game like this, hey, why don't you walk up to a pretty girl in the mall and say, hey, you know, I don't know, I don't, just keep it cool, guys.
What are you doing?
I was sure this one was going to work. I was absolutely certain. It was such a legendary piece of advice, you know? I was sure it would work.
Ну да, то он ютуберов каких-то
But it didn't.
троллит. Ну да, я в принципе и видел таких, блин, тут реально тоже вот, бывает натыкаешься в ютубе. Типа, как пикапить там, блин, там, знаете, там. Есть, да, девушки знакомые, поговорю с ними, да, такие согласились, я вот так же могу сделать, у меня вот куча всяких знакомых, блин, также подойти, типа, там, ситуацию стандартную, да, сделал, все, типа, зато просмотры видео есть, вот это, типа я пикапер такой, да, это, конечно, все. Так, пялится ей в глаза, маня ей пальцем, как будто это член. Давай, будем пытаться все вот такое вот смотреть. Я просто уже видел, как это выглядит, поэтому я и включил. Хотя представьте такую ситуацию, чувак решил подкатить к девушке.
Security?
И убежал. Красава.
Security?
А сейчас он будет обзываться.
You did it. You chose the very first red option in the game. Congratulations. Dumbass. Obviously you don't put your little finger through your trousers and wiggle it around like a dick.
Ну что, дальше я уже сам не знаю. Все. Самые два гадких мы уже посмотрели. Так, вообще не подходить к ней. Как вариант, кстати. Так, невербально привлечь ее внимание. Кстати, давай, мне даже интересно, это как будет выглядеть со стороны.
Hey.
Ну, блин, я думаю, что-нибудь интересно.
Saw you. And you caught my eye, so I thought I'd come and say hi. How are you doing?
Hi. I'm fine.
That's good to hear.
Coming for a spot of lunch.
Ah, lovely. This is
Ah,
a
ja,
nice way
правильно,
to
что ли?
start because if you catch her attention before you actually walk up, she has a chance to kind of get used to the fact that you're going to be talking to her. And if you kind of just walk up and she hasn't noticed you, it's a bit of a surprise when you suddenly start talking. So it's a better way when you can do it.
Yeah, I think it's also a little bit romantic.
So I'm Richard.
Hi, I'm Lottie.
Ah, Lottie, like Charlotte, yeah?
Yes, it is.
Ah,
Yeah.
lovely to meet you.
Good to meet you too.
Hello, are you ready to order?
Мне торта леди будет мой член. Ладно, так, это мне дерьмо, пойдем ко мне. Сказать привет, малышка, мне как обычно. Привет, малышка, мне как обычно. Так, заказать чай, торт, что для смелости, что-то для нее. Нормально. Сказать ей не беспокойте вас, у вас важный разговор. Чай, торт и что-то для нее. Ну что, ребят, что будем выбирать? А, сейчас никто и не смотрит. Ладно, это я сам выберу. Так, это меню дерьмо. Пойдем ко мне. Я должен это, блядь,
Yeah, I'll
увидеть.
have a slice of the cherry cake. And for the lady, she's going to be eating my dick. Yeah.
What?
Um,
Are you
Cherry cake?
for real? You
don't-
absolute
Shit.
pervert.
you don't like dicks?
I like dicks, but I definitely don't like
Yeah, I
your
knew
dick.
you liked it.
I really,
Babe,
really
come on.
don't. Can you
You
just
haven't
get off?
seen it?
No, I really don't want to see your dick ever.
Not
You were
now,
disgusting.
but somewhere.
Look at your smirk. You're actually just like a slimy.
not a
pervert.
Oh,
smirk.
блин.
Can you get off my table?
Yeah, yeah.
Just go.
Why are you screaming?
Shoot.
There's
Shoot.
people- There's people.
Get away, pervert.
people know
Go
me,
on.
chill.
Go on. Off.
Ладно, надо прекращать с этими членами.
This is just
О, бьют его.
Bit of an unusual order. Also wrong, yeah?
Yes, very wrong.
Ладно, давайте что-нибудь нормальное тогда. Тут надолго можно присесть. Так, сказать ей не беспокоит нас, у нас уже разговор. Закачать торт и что-то для нее.
So, do you already know what you would like?
I'm going to be naughty today. I'm
Very
going to go for the
rискованно,
chocolate cheesecake.
Very nice.
And a lovely cup of tea, please.
Okay, and I'm gonna have the cherry cake, please, and English breakfast tea, but no milk.
Okay.
Thank you.
What is the latest or earliest time that I can have champagne?
Oh.
I don't know, that's a question.
But if a guy came to sit with you, you wouldn't ask him to buy you champagne.
No, but if he offered me a glass of champagne at 5:30 in the evening, that's quite romantic. Or
Yeah.
just a straight espresso.
Да.
Sorry.
Да, в телефон смотрит, там ничего и нету. Так, проигнорить, поставить большую внизу. Так, позвонить Махмуду. По идее, надо бы проигнорить, но я позвоню Махмуду.
Lottie, I hate to do this, but I've got something really urgent. So it's lovely to meet you and all that, but I've got to go.
Right.
Bye.
God, how rude. Waitress?
А что здесь грубого, собственно говоря? Ну, надо человеку позвонить, это что?
Hey, buddy, what's so urgent?
There is a YouTube
Mahmoud.
convention, my friend, and now is your chance.
Ooh, who's there exactly?
The vice journalists,
Great.
Betty Jack,
Awesome. Perfect.
Pookie,
Ah, he's quite likable.
Tim Sterling,
Fucking prick.
Al Farad, friend without benefits.
I like those guys too.
There is also the Mini Minter,
Nah, he didn't answer my email, so whatever. Anyone else?
Pro Jared,
Let's fucking do this. Lisa, bring me my special briefcase.
Старовато немного, блин, а пафоса, блин. Ракеты.
Die, you fuckers!
Как я вообще к запуску ракет пришел? Потому что позвонил Махмуду. Игра закончена, ты победил. Нормально. Серьезно? А мне выбрать-то ничего другого нельзя, да, получается? Ну, е-мое. Отключить видео советы после выбора опций. Кстати, хорошая тема вот эта. Режим давления. Набрать обратный отчет для принятия быстрых решений. Но я этой фигней заниматься все не хочу. Так, это мы все видели. Так. А вот. Еще местами меняются решения. Это мы еще видели, ребята. Давайте пойдем. Так, дальше. Так, заказать ей... Что мы там не заказывали? Чай. Что для смелости. Чай, торт и что-то для нее. Тут у нас шоколадный чизкейк она взяла, понятно. Так, тут позвонить Махмуду мы решили. Теперь мы проигнорим.
Sorry about that, just someone messaging me, let me put that on silent. I never do that, I never have my phone on when I'm talking to someone.
No, it's understandable.
Это логично.
You know what, it's such a lovely day, and you're dressed amazing.
Я его тоже лучше
It's all
пошел ракеты
summery,
запускать.
but it's got something to it, like a real interesting style you have.
Thank
Very
you.
nice.
It's really nice of you to say.
Well, it's true.
So, what do you do? I'd like to know more about Richard.
Про Ричарда. Так, я работаю в фармацевтической компании, снимаю YouTube видео. Так, менеджер по маркетингу, снимаю YouTube видео, но я очень люблю поэзию. Я делаю чудеса в кровати. Пошутить, что ты мамбл рэпер, и потом сказать правду. Отвлечь ее, используя метод безымянного пальца. Это вот типа смотри пальчик, что ли? Так, я достаточно зарабатываю, только там безымянный. Так, я достаточно зарабатываю, чтобы прямо сейчас дать тебе $500, чтобы ты пошла со мной домой. Но я думаю, она, богатая, это ей вообще никак не подойдет. Там растерется только, начнет там, не знаю, там кидаться чем-нибудь, шляпами, там, очками. Так. Я тебе делаю чудеса в кровати, работаю в компании, снимаю тут. А, это правда, да? А-а-а. Ну, давай пошутим, типа.
Well, as you could probably tell, I'm a mumble rapper. A mumble rapper.
What's a mumble rapper?
You don't like rap music, or you don't really...
I don't really know rap music, but
I give you a
yeah.
little something.
Let's
For
hear it.
bitches still trying to swallow this, I feel like I'm fighting an octopus. Thought it was killers camped out in my bushes, but came to find out it's photographers. Flash. Like that.
Oh, right.
Cool, yeah? Nah, actually, I've got a pharmaceuticals company, and I also make YouTube videos. That's kind of the two things I've got going on.
Wow. Do you do your YouTube videos as the pharmaceutical company?
Nah, completely unrelated. I try to have different things going on, and then
And
you know,
what
it's
are your
more
YouTube
interesting.
videos about?
Well, I will tell you.
Что твои видео, знаете, расскажу.
Obviously, I have amazing rap skills, so I can do this. But yeah, if you want to, I mean, you're always going to be asked your profession, so you should be able to answer it in an interesting way. If you can make a laugh, or if you can be passionate about it, doesn't really matter. But you should be ready for this question because you're always going to be asked it. So don't let it be boring.
No, you can't be boring. You've got to be passionate about it, or as you say, make a joke out of what you do, but do something interesting.
Who's your favorite mumble rapper?
I have so many, I just can't quite place a name at the moment, but come back to me.
Okay.
Короче, ни одного у меня любимого нет.
Oh, well, I don't really need to work, but I do a
Obviously.
spot of acting.
Ah, lovely. You know, something interesting I've noticed. I've met some actors, and they're always very interesting people because they're empathetic, and that's. I think
Absolutely.
it's because when they're acting, they have to portray all these emotions, so they just understand people and emotions. They can read
Явно не
body
по-русски.
language. And
Yeah, and that's what I love. I just love studying people and their
Да таких
nature.
мало на самом деле.
And it's a really good way to connect with people on a really deep level that not necessarily you can do in reality.
Yeah, and actors, they think they're kind of extroverts that wouldn't connect with people, but because of this, you can really.
You can
Get
feel
in
it
there,
and
yeah.
you can get the vibe. It's amazing.
Excellent. It's a
Yeah.
very cool job, actually.
Yeah, it is. It's nice to dip in and out, obviously.
Hey, do you recognise her in the car?
Yes, I do.
I think
Who is
I think it's
she?
that famous Russian model. What's her name? I don't know, but
God,
yeah,
she's beautiful, isn't she?
yeah, not bad.
Wow.
Типа выбор сделать, да? Продолжить разговор с девушкой в кафе, подойти к девушке в машине. Но мы уже к этой подсели, что я, блин, буду.
Yeah, modeling's alright, but acting's much more interesting, right?
Yeah, I
So much
I
more
think so.
varied.
It is as well. I think with modelling, you just have to stare.
Yeah.
But acting, you have to feel.
We have to show certain personality and be different characters and stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just feel that.
Но я не поверю, что в жизни так бывает, что какая-то там тёлка подъехала к тебе в машине такая, опа.
So you do your acting. Does that mean you're more interested than usual in, I don't know, like TV shows and stuff? Do you watch
Well,
TV?
oh, thank you.
Слушай, телевизор.
Thank you.
I like Silicon Valley actually.
Is that your
like my
favourite?
favourite at the moment. It's basically like really intelligent guys that love technology.
Oh, you like intelligent guys?
I do. I love intelligent guys. I think you're quite intelligent.
Well, I'm not a programmer, but I've got my own kind of
You've got your
business
own
intelligence
little ways,
and street
yeah.
smarts.
Well, I think, you know, I can relate to the intelligent side because I'm quite intelligent. So I need to end up with someone of my standard.
Cool.
So yeah, I just love the way they invent things.
Yeah.
And I think I'd be quite good at that as well. So yeah, that's Silicon Valley's the way. What about you?
I'm watching Handmaiden. Have you seen that? The Handmaid's Tale?
Рассказ
I've
служанки.
heard of that.
Yeah, that one is messed up actually. It's
Yeah.
quite. It's not a comedy, obviously. It's like some dystopian parallel future where everything goes wrong. Where women, when the birth rate just drops near zero, and they round
Oh,
up all of the
no.
women that can still have babies,
Yeah.
and they kind of put them with the important men to mate.
Wow.
And it's quite messed up, but it's really, really good and interesting. Have you seen it?
No,
You haven't seen it?
no, I haven't.
Oh, you should check
actually.
it out.
Yeah, sounds quite interesting. I'd have to see if I like it. You know, it might be a little bit for me, but yeah, I can always see.
Подсыпать ей в чай наркотик, чтобы она стала более сговорчивой. Да она и так нормально общается. Так, сказать и посмотреть под стол, чтобы увидеть сюрприз, это твой член. Покормить ее тортом, сказать ей, как круто встречаться на скучных людей, как круто встречать нескучных людей, как она. Сказать, что твое последнее видео было про советы по для мужчин.
I tell you something, you know what's really cool is that I'm definitely this kind of person, but I think you are too, who's
What?
just
Ну это начало, я
boring,
думаю, я надеюсь, дальше будет
adventurous,
поинтереснее, потому что что-то как-то
spontaneous, but
нудно
also
сделано.
just relating to people. So like, I'm a stranger, I've come to talk to you, now we're sitting having tea and cake,
Do you know
and
what?
who knows what might happen, right?
I know, that's what's so magical about life. I find that, like, you're walking down the street from a stranger, but then in 2 weeks' time, you bump into them again and you kind of recognise them, and then there's this whole whirlwind of a romance or something like that.
Yeah.
I think it's magical
It's
how
like
it
the
would work.
butterfly effect as well, because like if you stay an extra 5 minutes here with me, and then something cool happens to you because of that.
Exactly, and then something could happen while
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
here now. Something could happen which could change your life again in a different direction.
Probably is, and a better direction, obviously.
Obviously.
The nice thing here is the right option, obviously, but the nice thing here is that you're kind of painting her as not boring, and then all her subsequent behaviour should fit that label if she agrees with it. She says, yeah, I'm not boring, then everything following that shouldn't be boring.
And it's a compliment.
And it's definitely a compliment.
А, да я еще и половины не прошел. Вы чё? Сколько ж там этих разговоров-то, ё-моё.
Good, yeah? Do you have any special diet restrictions? You know?
Ограничения по еде.
Well, like sometimes it's gluten intolerant, but
Sometimes only.
yeah,
Partial
like,
gluten intolerance, yeah?
It's like sometimes if I eat too much gluten, then my stomach like becomes a balloon.
Okay.
So I have to monitor what I eat.
All right.
But yeah, I've been on the paleo diet before.
Oh, that's healthy, yeah. Because in paleo times everyone lived a long
Вот
time.
почему
so
надо
it makes sense to do
рискнуть и
that.
And like
заказать
when you look back,
чизкейк
it's
этот,
literally
шоколадный.
just vegetables and meat the whole time, mostly meat. So I'm just constantly eating meat, which is delicious. So, yeah.
Поиграть с ней в карты. Задать вопрос из 10 минутки. Так, соблазнение Брэда Пи. Я не знаю, кто такой. Задать вопрос из списка Марселя Пруста. И знать бы еще вот это вот что-то. Давай тогда в карты поиграем.
Hey, random question, but do you ever play cards?
Oh, I love cards. It's fabulous. I'm actually very good at it.
В дурака
Well,
будете
look,
играть.
check this out. Why don't we play a quick hand now? I've got some cards, but they're sexy ones.
What do you mean? Like naked ladies?
А почему
all over
карты
them or something?
сексуальные?
Naked ladies, close, but no cigar. Check it out. One for you,
Мужики.
one for me, one for you, one for me, another one for you, one for me.
I can't.
This
I
one's a
know
good one.
people
Big
around.
Что за
one
тупость?
for you.
Oh,
Kind of little one for me. Last one.
I can't do that. I really can't do this.
И у нее какая-то странная реакция тоже.
So these are the old cards with the guys' dicks on it. So obviously that's a
Понятно, что там было.
little bit controversial, right?
Yes, I've never seen a deck of those cards before.
Oh, you got to see them.
I've never seen them, and
We'll
I'm.
get you a deck as a
Do you
present.
know what? I'm all right, but thank you so much.
No, you'll love it. Trust me, you can play it with family.
I'm not sure my granny will
For
approve
special
of them.
occasions, Christmas and stuff, just
Again.
bust them out.
I'm not sure it's the best present.
We should sell it in the Super Seducer online shop along with t-shirts. Ah.
Нет, а
А
как я
Мелфайс?
должен был понять, что там на этих картах? Ну, просто предложить поиграть в карты, да? Вот, поиграть с ней в карты, все. Что за бредятина? Тут никакого намека даже не было. Ну давай, Марселя Пруста.
I was reading this article, and have you heard of Marcel Proust, the author?
No, I haven't.
He wrote a book, Swan's Way or something, it's a classic, and it was talking about his life. And he came up with this questionnaire where he asked a bunch of questions, and it was actually really interesting. So, for
Oh, wow.
example, one of the questions was, "What's your idea of perfect happiness?" So I was thinking about it, and yeah, how would you answer that?
Wow, what a question.
Not to put you on the spot, but
I
it should be easy,
know.
right? It's happiness.
My idea of happiness would be on my boat in the middle of the ocean,
Oh wow!
surrounding myself with Chanel handbags.
Not massive waves crashing down, no?
No,
Like
no,
everything-
just like a peaceful
Maldives?
like ocean. The Maldives would be fabulous. I actually have a house in the Maldives.
Oh, lovely.
And I'm just out there and I have my Chanel handbags around. And
Because you need them on the boat.
yeah,
Фанатка
there's
сумок.
just one thing lacking. Like, I would like a man
Yeah?
on the boat with
Should
me.
he be like tanned and sitting in his
Yeah.
bathing
Лавка
suit?
Yeah, with his Speedos on.
Not with a handbag.
Well, I don't mind.
Oh yeah.
He can have a handbag and then give it to me.
Ah, a present. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. This was a tricky one because we didn't let you know what the question would be, but obviously this one's pretty good and can lead to a good conversation. And in general, I would say that if you're going to be going on dates, you should ensure that you have a couple of interesting things to talk about, and even having a few interesting questions like this in your back pocket is a good thing to have so that you're not at risk of running out of things to say.
No, and it's a great way to open up a conversation where you can maybe veer off onto something else that you both have interest in.
So, Richard, what's your philosophy on life?
I guess it's pretty simple, but it's taken me a long time to get there. But for me, it's all about finding the things I really enjoy in life and doing more of them, and finding the things that I don't like. I used to be bothered all the time with phone calls, doing annoying stuff, filling in forms and all of that bureaucracy stuff I don't like. So just to arrange my life so that I'm happy with the way it is every day, and just the simple things make me happy.
So it's more harmonised and balanced as well.
Yeah, and an absence of bad things is more important than having loads of good stuff. You know, if you just get rid of all the things you don't like, then you're left with
happiness.
Yeah, just
It's magical.
the simple kind of happiness that is like contentment every day, so that you don't have depression or stress, that your mood is kind of,
I get that.
you know.
Yeah, I get that. That's magical. It's just how.
Ну да, вот на каждом свидании именно вот так происходит. Громко засмеяться. Здесь я никогда не буду таким старым, хочу умереть молодым с тобой, проигнорировать. С телефона начинать снимать, кстати. Современный мир. Так, помочь бабушке. Ну давайте, типа. Мы джентльмены.
Is she alright there? Is she okay? Hi, you okay? Yeah, get her up. Here.
А,
Someone
все,
take her
вылечилось.
granny bag. Yeah. Oh God, poor old lady, yeah?
It might be the heat or something.
Yeah, it's quite hot.
Yeah.
Hopefully she's okay.
Yeah.
I guess it's not a heart attack or something, is it? It's just
No, it's not a heart attack.
a funny turn, my granny used to call it. I've had a funny turn.
It's just
she
a
used
little
to say.
funny turn. Exactly. No, I don't think it's anything. Well, I hope not.
Yeah, she'll be okay. Need some water or something, yeah?
Можно скорую вызвать хотя бы.
Yes, well done for helping the granny and not leaving her there on the floor.
You're so kind.
Yeah, good one, yeah?
So, you need to send me your YouTube link so
I can do that.
DMCA you.
You what? You heard about that? No, that's fucked up actually. I had a couple this month. Some wanker used a bit of his music. Copyright strike. And I think it's 3 and then they shut you down, so. Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty messed up.
Yeah.
Да, у меня сейчас тоже была жалоба. Последние 2 серии Hollow Knight, когда я стримил, там этого босса-то я убить не мог все. И почему-то на этом боссе мне кидают жалобу. Поэтому у меня сейчас 2 жалобы висит. Которые даже снять, кстати, я не могу вообще никак. Не снимается эта жалоба еще почему-то. Я обычно как делаю? Там есть действие, да, я вот этот кусочек вырезаю, там буквально минута, ну 1,5 от силы, все, там больше ничего нету. Хотя я с боссом больше сражаюсь, почему-то такие кусочки выбирают, я не знаю. По-моему, это глюки ютуба, ну, как-то странно это все работает. Так, это я не буду комментировать. Так. Медицинские корсеты, доктор скажет, что сегодня ты наконец сможешь его снять. Ничего серьезного, просто небольшой приступ боли. Сейчас, когда я спасал ребенка, который шел в сторону прежней части. Ну давайте соврем хотя бы, что ли, для разнообразия.
Yeah, it happens. I was standing and there was a family and the mother and father were talking and then the little baby somehow got away. It was going towards the road and I was like, no, ran towards him and down and picked him up and back, but saved the baby because there was a big trap. Give the baby back to them. They were happy on that, but now I've got a bit of a...
Да, не поверила бы она на самом деле в это никогда.
Anyone
That's
would do it.
incredible.
It's just instinct. You know how you just see something and
It's just
you
like
need
you're
to act to
a little
save
bit like a
them.
hero, aren't you? I bet they were really happy
Be a
about
little
that.
bit. Ah, yeah, they were. Their baby didn't die, so...
No, you
got a bit
saved a
happy.
baby.
Yeah.
That's a proud thing to talk about, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I only mentioned it because you noticed my back.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I wouldn't even mention it, because just what else would you do? Great story, would probably work, right? Would you fall for that?
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely fall for that, but it's morally wrong.
And therefore, you shouldn't do it.
Не делайте так.
The other bad thing for my back was I was sitting for a long time because I had Chinese lessons. I'm learning Chinese.
Really?
Yeah, because it's a hard language. I think it's the dark souls of languages. So I thought.
It's ridiculously
Give it a go.
hard. Could you say
Я не
so?
думаю, что она знает, что такое Dark Souls.
我会说的不好，你好漂亮，你好漂亮，你很美，
Brilliant. Fabulous.
你吃了吗
Oh.
Yeah, etc.
What are you saying?
A bunch of different stuff. I said, have you eaten? I said something about how you look. And I said, like, I speak Chinese, but not very well. And,
Я хоть половину-то прошел, нет?
a few basic phrases.
Что мне уже скучно стало. Так. Совершить преступление вместе, чтобы создать связь. И загипнотизировать ее с помощью кружки. Ну давай.
And you know what, Charlotte? I find tea to be
Если опять какая дичь будет,
very
полюбаса.
relaxing. Sometimes just the thought of drinking some tea or the sound of the spoon in the cup as it stirs is enough to relax. That's right. As you listen, you might notice the eyelids start to feel heavy. They can close. It feels good. That's right. And now, I want you to notice that you have strong feelings of attraction towards me. Feel them growing in your body, deep inside, as you drift down deeper. Good girl. Now, whenever I touch my cup, you'll be more and more.
За кадром звук чувствуется сразу.
I will wake you up as I count from 1 to 10. You'll slowly come back to me, feeling bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. 1, 2.
Надо ее пропустить.
So obviously this is exactly the thing to do on a date. If it's not going so well, or even if it is a bit of hypnosis to...
Can you actually hypnotize?
I can.
Нет, конечно.
No, genuinely, can you? Or
I can. Definitely. Do you believe me?
No.
I bet you $100 I can hypnotise you.
Okay, go for it.
No, let's just shake on it first.
Okay.
And sleep.
Get off.
And sleep.
It obviously doesn't work, and I'm
And
now
sleep.
$100 richer. Great.
No, I didn't mean now. Do it later.
Мне бы так $100
But you
заработать
shouldn't
легко.
do it as well.
Obviously not hypnotizing people on a date. Even if you can do it, and even if you can't do it,
I
no
can do it.
either war.
But I won't do it.
Я еще половину тоже не прошел. Ну не, ребята, я в это уже не хочу играть. Меня-то игра задрочила. Ну что я могу сказать? Скучновато. В принципе, есть люди, которым она нравится, у нее очень много положительных отзывов. Вообще тут недавно Steam ее запретил, третью часть именно. Сейчас третья часть вышла. Но и Steam ее почему-то в утиль. Причем также это касается и Epic Games, и GOG, ну и еще остальных. В GOG вообще первую и вторую часть даже не пропустили. Ну, тут такое. Ну ладно, давайте, ребята, тогда на этом тогда все. Больше ходить ее не буду. Что-то я думал, она будет поинтересней. Потому что вначале как-то были какие-то отсылочки интересно, но что-то. Мне игра пиздец как не зашла. Так, что еще я хочу сказать? Вечером, как обычно, будет прохождение Hollow Knight. Буду вас там ждать. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Если понравилось, ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь, комментируйте. Обязательно отвечу. С вами был Андрей. Всем пока.